my channel. It is finally summer. I'm so excited for summer. Last year I was excited for summer. This year I am more excited for summer. If you're in Edmonton, it's not feeling so hot, right? And I feel like it's good because last year was really hot, maybe because I was pregnant, but it was really hot last year. So it's like not so hot, not so cold. It's just like the perfect weather. So the kids are finally going on summer break, and I have been seeing stuffs online about activities and all of the stuff that we're doing for summer. And it just felt so overwhelming. And I'm like, I am not doing this. I am not feeling every single day with activities and getting overwhelmed and getting tired and getting stressed from the summer break. I'm gonna leave my calendar as blank as possible and just allow the day go and just allow God be the ruler and the head of the day, and allow the kids get bored, allow my son come to me and say, oh mommy, I'm bored, and I tell him, yeah, it's okay to be bored. Yes, I'm gonna have activities, I'm gonna have routines, because that's so important for our day so we don't go crazy. But I'm not feeling it with so much activities. I'm not feeling the day with like every day you must have this going on, we must go out, we must do this, no. There are some things that I'm gonna prioritize, which I'm gonna be talking about today, but not like I'm gonna overstress it. Anyway, so let's go straight into the stuffs I want to work on this summer. I always like to focus on things I want my kiddo to learn during summer. Like even back in Nigeria, when there's the long break, there's always something I want him to work on or learn. I remember last year it was about him dressing up himself. He was five-ish, yeah, going on 6, and he still needed help here and there. And I was like, you know what, this summer that's what we're gonna work on. You're gonna dress up yourself and all of that. This year I have a summer list. I have like 3 different lists I'm working on. I have this one ready. I'm gonna work on the rest, and then I would definitely, before I'm done editing and posting this video, I'm definitely gonna link it down. I'll be done with it. But the daily chores is ready, and I want him to work on being responsible and doing stuff in the house, cleaning the house, doing the dishes, just being responsible with your stuff, laying his bed and all of that. So those are the chores. Packing up his toys after him, cleaning up the living room. I want to get him like a mini vacuum so like he can vacuum his space, like vacuum his room, clean up his room. So yeah, those daily chores. I'll link it on my laptop. I'll link it on the description below, the daily chores. Also, I also want him to have like I'm looking at my book, an activity. For activities, not like for every day, but there are things that I want him to work on. Like I want him to work on his swimming, it's so important. And also I want him to learn to ride a bike. So we're going to vibe that into activities for the week or for the day. So not like every day. So swimming, I'm thinking once a week or twice a week, depending. We'd go like to a proper training recreation center where they'll teach him to swim once a week. So that's the plan. We haven't started that yet. Well, we are going to, I can use that word, go to a recreation center where he's going to learn to swim. And then we have a swimming pool in our apartment. It's a general apartment where we can always go to swim, right? So we have a swimming pool in our apartment, so we can go there once a week to practice whatever he has learned at the recreational center. I will not say because there's a swimming pool right just down the road, we're just going to be going there like every day. No. So max twice a week for swimming. And then for riding the bicycle, we are going to be doing that twice a week. Yeah. So we're going to be going downstairs to ride the bicycle twice a week. Then if he just wants to go play downstairs and it's working for me, he can go, and then if he wants to ride the bike, he can ride the bike. But then real learning, like real practice, where I'm going to be very involved in teaching him and shouting at him and say, hey, put the wheels, don't do this, don't do that, will be twice a week. Because I am really going to focus on resting this summer. This summer, I want to rest, clean up my home, and just be in touch with myself. And so I'm prioritizing myself as much as I'm prioritizing the kids this summer. So I'm not going on overdrive. Anyways, so that's twice a week for learning to ride a bicycle. He can go play the bicycle whenever he likes, when it's free for him, when it's free playtime, right? But then active learning is twice a week. Active swimming is twice a week as well. And then one fun activity once a week. So all that drama of I'm saying, oh, we go camping today, we go to the park today, we go to the this today, we go to the that today. No, we're not doing that. We'll be home. We'll enjoy ourselves. We'll play downstairs. We'll go to the park right across the house. Yeah, and then we come back home and we sleep and we rest and we play games, board games, whatever. And he entertains himself and I have time for myself, and that's it. But my friends are in charge of whatever fun activities we are doing with the kids, because I don't know places here, but they have been here forever and they have so many plans, and I'm like, okay, just attach me to whatever plan once a week. I'm not doing all that drama. No. Once a week we go and hang out with friends, and yeah. And in fact, I'm doing once a week. In my mind, I wanted to do like once in 2 weeks, because I'm a very indoor person, and I'm just, because of my children having to, be out there and all of that. Because left to me, I'm just gonna be home like, oh, let's just watch a movie at home, drink a cup of tea, and just love upon each other and play. And then I'm just gonna put, oh, why don't you guys just come to my house and let's just gist at home? Like, oh, I come to your house and just yeah. But I'm trying now to be more open. Then so we are going out once a week. Yeah, and they have that plan. I don't have that plan, but I know like we're going. What are we going? Hiking? Are we going hiking? I know that, and I know we're going to like fun factories and all those places. So yeah, probably by the time I'm done with this video, I'll have like an itinerary that what we're actually doing in Edmonton, and then I'll post it. But for now, we're just going to just take things slowly. For academics, so like I always like to make sure that the summer is for us to catch up on stuffs that we want to carry along with us. So like, because every other day he goes to school in the morning, comes back late, and the afternoon is tired, we just do little stuff, and then he's off to bed. Like, we cannot be rooted in the things that we really want to learn. And so I always like this long break to keep him grounded in whatever it is. So reading, he can read, but I want him to have that habit of reading. The habit of, not like, oh, we're learning to read, but picking up a book and enjoying it and reading it, and just, so we're doing 20 minutes every day. We are reading 20 minutes every day. Yeah. And we're practicing maths 3 times a week. So we're reading 20 minutes every day, practicing math. Excuse me, I have not slept. Practicing math 3 times a week. He loves to draw, so he can draw as long as he wants to. He can have fun. And then I hear there's some art stuffs that we plan to do once a week, probably. And our Bible study every day, 20 minutes. Pray for me. Honestly, pray for me, because it's like there's so much I want to do, but I never really get the time to do it. But I'm working on a binder, like a Bible study binder, and I hope it comes into existence. I hope it really comes out, and it would be so great for him to have like a binder where he has everything he needs to study. He has the Bible passage he needs to read. He has so I think I've mentioned it before in my video about learning your faith and being rooted and grounded in your faith. And so I'm very particular about that, especially because of where we are and because people say stuff. And these kids, you hear so many stuffs of people growing up and then denouncing their faith or having so many questions. And the reason why that happens is because they're not fully grounded. Like, they do not understand what it meant to be a child of God, what the faith entails, what Jesus entails, and what the gospel entails, and all of that. And so I believe in being very apologetic as a mom, and also training my kids and the apologetic. And that apologetic means like defending your faith, knowing what your faith is about, and being able to defend your faith. Like when people come and say, is there God? You have an answer to that, and you can defend your faith, and you can say why there is God, and all of that. So anyways, I'm working on that binder that talks about our faith, and helping him understand the true gospel, what the gospel is, what Christianity is in a whole, who he is as a child of God. And I hope you were able to pass it down to his sister and to his friends, and to share the gospel, and to go out and make disciples. And so that, hopefully he can do that from like maybe August to September, and I don't know if it's gonna be ready by July. I don't want to say what I don't know. I'm not sure. But anyways, that's about it. That's my little plan for summer. Simple, easy peasy plan for summer. Like, we're gonna have fun, but we're not gonna be rigid. We're not gonna overstress things. And I hope you too are planning not to overstress yourself, to prioritize rest, and to de-school your child, because the school system sometimes can be, sometimes it's just good to de-school your child. So I'm not busy going to put my child in this math class, this science class, this, that, and overwhelm the child with so much. He's already going through that already in school. He has gone through that all through the school session. And sometimes it's just good to de-school, like just live a life that is not programmed by what the school says, what the world says. We don't want to teach our kids to be worldly conscious. Like, oh, this is how it's meant to be, this is how it's meant to be. Because we are not supposed to be chasing after that, but chasing after the things of God and chasing after eternal life. Yes, we enjoy our life here on earth, but if you know what I'm saying, right? So like sometimes we just let them understand that, that the priority is you living a life that is pleasing unto God and allowing God to take control of your life. I'm not saying, oh, Selah, whatever will be. But I'm saying like, allowing God take charge, not being in control. Because sometimes we wake up in the morning and say, God, let your will be done. But really, we don't mean it. We want our own will to be done. We want things to go our own way. So I'm also teaching my son to allow God. When things happen and it doesn't go our way, it's okay. Because my son likes things to be just straight. Oh, mommy, I shouldn't have done this because now I can. And I'm like, no. If God allowed this happen, it's for a reason. Allow it. Just lean into God and say, God, your will be done. Thank you, God, for this day. This day I give it unto you. And so it's part of what I think that's slow living in a sense, right? So it's part of what I'm doing, or what I want to imbibe into my child, my children. And for my little kiddo, never say never, right? I don't know, but I plan to potty train her. I don't know if that will work. Let's see how it goes. People say, oh, you should have started like when she was a baby. Pick your struggle in this life. Pick your struggle. Life is already very hard. Pick your struggle. I could not face trying to get myself to feeding my baby because I wasn't lactating well, and it was a lot, and I'm still not lactating well, and it's a lot. And so, dealing with drastic weight drop from birth because I didn't have enough milk supply and she wasn't taking formula, and I'm still dealing with that, and also to her not sleeping well at night. And I think the sleeping well at night relates to the fact that she's not full, all of that, and then now adding potty training to it. It's just like, I'll pick my struggle. So I'm trying to see if I want to pick that struggle this summer. Let's see how it goes. I'll let you know if I've picked the struggle and how it is going. But for now, thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you watched to this points, that means you enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up. I'll be linking down everything that is being said here that will be needed on the description box, so do well to click on the link, and see you next week. Have a lovely summer break with your family. Prioritize family time and everything, and God bless you. Thank you for watching. My name is Bukola. Again, I forgot to say my name, but thank you. See you next week. Bye.